Hello, how are you? Sometimes it is good to criticize our government. It's very good. Probably so that they'll be able to retrace their steps and know how to do, what to do, and when to do. We can't just allow them in their own world because sometimes they are surrendered by psychophants who will never tell them the truth. There was a little story I heard which I would like to use to express what I'm trying to say. A king who ruled, he was criticized. They called him a bad ruler. And he had subjects. And he got all the subjects together. And he wanted to know from them if really he was a good leader or not. And he told one of the servants to get a sour wine. He knew the wine was sour. And he served his subjects. And he wanted to get their remarks. And each and every one of them said, "Oh, long live the king. This drink is one of the best drink I've ever drunk." All of them, all the subjects, they said the same thing, except one of his subjects, whom the king never liked, because he is always criticizing him. And he said, "Long live the king. Why have you given us poison to drink? I cannot just believe that you can give your subject something like this to drink." And I'm surprised that even my fellow subjects do not have that boldness to tell you the truth. Long live the king. This drink is poison and it should not be taken by anyone. And you should not serve it to anyone. And the king listened. And he made it up his mind. And he took a decision that that particular subject will become his special advisor concerning every matter that he takes all the days he ruled and reigned in that community. My governor, the governor of Lagos State, Governor Seolu, I just want to tell you that the palliative you shared a few weeks ago is a waste of resources, is a waste of money. I can't just believe that we have special advisors, people who are educated, people who you paid, and the idea they cannot tell you the right thing to do. How can you spend so much money to share to Lagosians for them to just I want to believe you are making mockery of Lagosians. Your people are not beggars, for crying out loud. They are not beggars. The governance they yearn for is good governance. It's not a piecemeal. It's not a piecemeal. If they eat today, eat tomorrow, eat the next day. So who's going to feed them the next few days? I don't know. Are you trying to make them to become beggars? Or are we trying to weaponize poverty so that we're able to use them next time? So it's a very wrong move. And if you think you are following the Western world, let me tell you, the only time America or Europe or any advanced civilized society uses palliative, it is in a time of their need, especially during the COVID-19. Because there's no way people can access food at that point in time. And palliative, like Gaza, are the kind of people you give palliative, the Palestinians in Gaza. Because there's no way they can access food at that point in time. In COVID-19, all of us were stranded at home. So that is the time that people should be given palliative. And sometimes I don't know what's happening in Nigeria. Sometimes it pains my heart. When the people needed palliative during COVID-19, they hoarded it and people took it. So what are we saying? Now that we don't need palliatives are being given. You want to ask, what do people really need? What people need and people are yearning for. Like they say, Annette, don't give a man a fish, but teach him how to fish. Nigerians are hardworking. They are resilient. They're intelligent. Don't you see them? When they travel to Canada, when they travel to UK, when they travel abroad, they do so well. Why? Because there's an enabling environment. We can leverage on this comparative advantage. We have seen Nigerians do so well. So why can't we create such an environment? Why do you have to spend so much money in wasting resources? When we talk about governance costs, this is what I call misplaced priority. Budget misappropriation. Do we not have project advisors who tells us what to do? We have scarce, they call it in economy, we have scarce resources. It is limited. So we have to judiciously use it well. I remember when Bank of Federal Allocation, I don't know whether it was a Bella fund or a grant that was given to all the states. And I watched how the money was spent. All the states, what they did was when they received the form of the federal allocation, now they employed people into parastatals, into ministries, into local government where they were not needed at all, and put them there and pay them salary, pay them peanuts, and the remaining money, they put it into their pockets. Only one governor, and I followed this thing very well, former governor of Cross River State, Donald Duke. Donald Duke took that federal allocation. He said, I was not going to spend money paying people for doing nothing. He bought an expand of land, started a horticultural business, pineapple, orange, orchard. And he now called all the unemployed youths in different stratas of qualification, and he employed them, and he paid them. How there was a moratorium grace. He was able to he paid them in the first year, but in the subsequent time, they receive the reward of the effort they put in the productivity of the land. So Donald Duke needed not to disturb himself about how he was going to pay them. But the project became sustainable and the project paid them. So this is not, how will I say it? It's not too hard to comprehend. I think most of our leaders, they don't have vision of they don't have vision, and probably in the first instance, they never understood the problem of that position or domain they were coming to. They don't know, they don't understand the people, they don't know what the people are going to, they don't They don't know the problem. So why should we spend so much money, even at this time and era, eh, bringing food? Food. It's so funny. Are you trying to make mockery of Nigerians? Welcome to Elevate with Pastor Chinazar, your reformer, transformer, and a reformer and transformer strategist. I want you to smash that like button, follow me, and for you to get more insights into how our society can become better, how to be nationhood. Keep following me. God bless you.